it up for Mr. Locario.
The dating game was good. So listen, I'm doing this video because I was getting a whole bunch of requests to basically tell you guys how to keep a conversation going with a chick, you know, how to not run out of things to say and how to make sure that the girl isn't bored when you're talking to her, all right? So first off, I want to tell you guys, if you go to badboymembership.com, you can get my audio program, How to Attract Women Using Your Conversation Skills. And it's going to tell you everything you need to know, but I'm just going to give you a couple of quick tips in this video. I'm going to give you 3 quick tips, right? To never run out of stuff to say and to keep the conversation going, right? First tip is ask her questions about herself. So you say, you know, where are you from? What do you do? What did you do today? Whatever, you know, something about herself that she can basically talk about, right? Now, the second thing you need to do is you need to listen to her responses and then take something out of what she's saying to start a new conversation. So, for example, if you say, you know, where are you from? And then you can say, she'll be like, oh, I'm from this small town in Seattle or something, right? And then you say, okay, cool, so, you know, what's happening in Seattle? So you take the word Seattle and then you make that into another conversation. And she'll be like, oh, well, in Seattle, this and this and this is happening. And sometimes, you know, we were on this farm and we did this. And like, oh, cool, so what happened on the farm? You just keep listening to what she's saying and throwing it back at her. And that'll keep you, giving you things to talk about, right? The third thing I want to tell you is that, you know, when you're asking these questions and having these conversations, you know, you want to get it to the point where you're not just saying regular shit like, you know, what do you do for work and, you know, like how many brothers and sisters do you have? You want to get the conversation into something more interesting. So what you do is you can still ask her questions, but you ask her, you know, some other things that seem a little bit more fun and interesting. You understand what I'm saying? So if you're having a conversation and you're flirting with this girl, you understand, you could be like, oh, you know, you're kind of cute. How many guys a day you got trying to holler at you? You know what I mean? Like different things just to make it a little bit more fun. You don't want to keep the conversation going in a regular kind of like direction. You feel what I'm saying? But the thing I also want to say is that when you're dealing with chicks, you don't want to ever try to, you know, make it to where you're trying to make the conversation fun. If you're trying too hard to make the conversation fun, you're basically you're in the territory of trying to put the pussy on a pedestal because you're trying to do something for her. You're trying to, you know, make it good for her. And it's like, no, you guys are just having a conversation. Also, another thing is if you are running out of stuff to say, a lot of times it's because the girl you're talking to isn't really giving you enough, you know, of a conversation. Like either she has no conversation skills or she's nervous or she's not into you. So sometimes if you feel like you're forcing the conversation, then that's just not really a chick you need to be having a conversation with. Because a lot of times if you're having a conversation with a girl and she's into you and the conversation is basically just going to flow. You feel what I'm saying? But guys, make sure you click the link below to go to badboymembership.com to get the audio How to Attract Chicks Using Your Conversation Skills. And I got a whole bunch of other stuff in the membership that you can get to learn how to basically pick up girls and make that shit happen. All right, so I'm out of here. And also click the link below that to get tickets to my seminar this Friday, May 15th, Reclaim the Game, New Dating Rules for Men. All right, so I'll talk to you guys later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm out.
Master the game by joining dating and life coach Mr. Locario live in New York City on Friday, May 15th at So Techie Spaces for his new seminar, Reclaim the Game. Mr. Locario has some exclusive new realistic approaches to the dating game that will help you be successful with women. Purchase your tickets at MrLocario.com. Space is extremely limited, so pick up your tickets today at MrLocario.com. That's MrLocario.com. MrLocario.com.